Look at me sat laid back in my chair.
Are you laid back?
Do you like my little... Yeah, I'm laid back, look.
You are now. You got your head back.
I had to put my head back. I've got a pillow ready to shove behind my neck if it starts. Right, let me get Gemma back on. Evening, Rach. There we go. Evening, Gemma.
Hi.
Evening, Rach.
I could tell Gemma likes a gaming. Hey, Diane.
Hiya, Diane. Good evening.
Can you see chat okay, Gemma? Hey, Ian and Diane.
Can I
Sandy?
Hiya, Sandy.
You what, Doug?
I can't see it at all.
You can't see chat at all.
Press,
right. Well,
you have to press on chat, and then you have to press on comments. It says private chat and comments. And you need comments.
Sophie, Jules, Heidi, Yolanda, Rachel.
Evening.
All right,
Nanny
yeah.
So everybody I've missed.
Now, yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
You'll see them anyway. You'll see them coming up across screen because that's where I put them for who's doing reading. Evening, Dave. Morning, David. Hope everybody's well this evening.
I can't see you both, but I can see the comments.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Should be able to see them though when we get them up. Because what I do is when we get a reading, I'll put them up onto screen so you know who you're reading for.
Yeah.
Morning, Patricia.
Evening,
Hope you're well,
Sheila.
my lovely.
Evening,
Sheila.
Nathan.
Hello, Nathan.
Lynn. Judith.
Hello. So if anybody's reading the comments that's going across the bottom, even Bev, it says to receive a reading, please keep commenting, and me please, otherwise you will be missed as the chat goes up quickly. So David John, you put me please first. Evening, Helen. Hey, Bronwyn watching from South Australia. Evening, Tina.
Evening,
Suzanne.
everybody.
So, who would like to do the first reading? I don't mind doing the first reading, unless one of you two ladies wants to go first.
No, Lindsay,
Gemma?
it's all right.
I'm all right. Right, so I'll do first reading, and then we'll take it. What shall we do? Me, Chelsea, Gemma, or me, Gemma, Chelsea?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, you Chelsea than me. Yeah.
Let Gem. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Whichever you want. I'm easy.
David, your
Good
card.
evening, everybody joining. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
Put my glasses on, David. So, David, your card is the wheel card. I haven't put my big light on, so this is I need to put big light on in a minute. So the octopus for me shows signs of changes because obviously the octopus can change colours. It can change, going in and out of different things, and it can mingle quite well. So to me, you've got a very, I'd say, quite a good mingling personality, but also I can see definite changes coming in. And I think there's going to be quite a few because all tentacles are up in air. So I'm not sure whether you're aware of these changes that are coming in, but there's definitely going to be some big, big changes. There's also what looks like a ring. So I'm not sure whether there's a proposal that's just happened or it's coming. But to me, it looks like it's already on the card. It's showing as it's there. So this is behind you, but it's like only just happened. So it's either happening now or it's just happened, I think. Or maybe something you could be thinking, but there's definitely a proposal coming up. What else can I see? Something to do with the moon and stars. So I don't know whether that's an interest to you, like astronomy. Is it astronomy when you're looking at stars? I'm not sure who the connection to the stars and moon is, to like other planets and things like that. I'm not sure who's that's connected to, but it's definitely showing interest on your cards. Also, that's got something to do with one of the future changes coming in. So yeah, watch out for that one. At the minute, that's all I'm seeing for you, my lovely. So I hope that makes sense to you. Chelsea Helen Carter.
Fabulous.
Oh,
Okie doke. Thank you. Helen, the card I have for you is the Enlightenment card. So that's the card just there. For me, you are very connected to spirit. Although I'm not sure if you know it at this moment. All the colours in the card are the colours of the chakra. Not sure if there's something to do with maybe the solar plexus chakra. I'm not sure. Maybe some kind of blockage or something, just because of the way that she's holding this vase in her hand around that area. So not sure if there's a bit of a blockage there or not. I can see as well you've got a message coming in from spirit. There's an owl that's coming towards you. So to me, an owl would also represent wisdom. So I don't know if you're aware of somebody that's passed away that you would look up to and feel is very knowledgeable about something, but watch out for a message, because I do feel like they will be sending one shortly to you. Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. Gemma, for you, we've got Tina.
Tina.
Yeah. I think you can see Tina on screen.
Okay. Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me a sec. Sorry.
It's okay.
Right. This one. Okay, so
thank you, Helen.
I see, but can you see it? I don't know. Can you see the
Yeah,
card?
just
We can see it.
Right. Okay. So you've actually got the Nine of Swords, Tina. And you can see like you sat up in the card with your head in your hand. So, and because these swords are going across, I think you've been going through some frustrations and things. It looks to me like you've been upset, and with you being in a bed as well, I think this is saying that you need to take some time out for yourself. I can also see some things underneath the bed, so I'm not sure if this is like something like you've got attached to you, but I would say definitely now is time for you to have some rest for yourself and let your emotions out as well. Don't be afraid to do that. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Tina.
marvelous.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Gem.
Judith. We've got big changes for Judith. Don't know why I said big changes there, because I'm shuffling card and I haven't even pulled a card yet. So Judith, I'm not sure if you have got big changes coming in, my lovely. So for you, Judith, my lovely, we've got the Moon card. So obviously we've got the Moon with the owl, so you're quite a wise person, and I do think you know everything that's going off around you, even though at times it may feel that people try to pull over the eyes. You're the wise owl, you've got the t-shirt, you've been there, done it kind of thing. Nothing can get through you. I'm not sure if there's something with the family. You're sort of like you're facing forward, but it's like you've got your past and your future at the side of you. So I'm not sure whether there's a choice coming in that's going to either affect whether it's something coming in that's from the past, but it's going to affect the future. But it's not a bad thing. I think it's quite a good thing that's coming in. There's definitely 1, 2, 3. there's like, to me, I don't know if you've got 4 children or the number 4 would be relevant, because there's 4 circles on from the tree that's coming up, which is there. There's 4 circles coming in on 3 circles, sorry, coming in on the tummy area. So I don't know whether that's 3 children or because trees family. So yeah, I'm going to stick with 3. There's something to do with 3 or 3 children with you, Judith, and I'm not sure if there is a distance between somebody else as well, my lovely. I don't know whether this is a sibling, but there's like a tree branch that comes off and it's a different tree. You're in quite a good place in your mind though. You're getting some healing done. Not sure whether you've been having some issues with the head at the minute, because you've got like waves coming off the head. So I'm not sure whether you've been suffering with a bit of headache. I do feel like you're shielding yourself away though. But it's like you're dipping your toe in water. So I think that's going back to the thing that's coming up. It's like you've got one toe in water and you're ready. You're like testing water before you make this decision. But that's what I'm seeing for you, my lovely lady.
Fabulous, thank you.
Lynn, if I click on somebody's name twice, you'll have to tell me, because I'll get confused with everybody in chat.
Yeah.
Scotty, if anybody comes in on YouTube and needs a reading, can you just put me, because Facebook just takes over from YouTube.
Right, okay, Lynn, for you, I've got the resilience card. So that's what the card looks like. So in this card, I can see at the moment, I think you're probably balancing quite a lot. I think you're possibly sort of running away from something, not 100% sure what that is, Lynn, but I can see that part of you sort of like your head and your brain is quite dark in colour, and you're looking back on yourself. So to me, this would be maybe something that's happened in the past that you're trying to get away from. I don't know if that is physically or mentally, just trying to block something out. What I will say is there is a new journey waiting for you, Lynn, but you just need to come back down a little bit, back into yourself, because I can see on the card there's a staircase leading upwards, and you are towards the bottom of the stairs. So what I would say is there is a new journey waiting for you, and I do believe you've got somebody with you in spirit. I don't know if it's male or female though, Lynn, but I do feel that there's somebody in spirit, just because I can see something up here in the top of the card. So I'll leave that one for you to think about, Lynn. Thank you.
Thank you. Gemma, I think you're reading for Diane here, because we read for Ian last week, but it does come up Ian and Diane. So I'm going to take it you're reading for Diane this week, my lovely.
Okay.
So let me get that up. Oh, thanks, Judith, my lovely. And can I just say, if you wouldn't mind sharing out for us guys as well.
Sorry.
If you wouldn't
right,
mind, Facebook's not doing its job properly in doing the sharing. So yes, really appreciate
Evening, everybody
it,
that I've missed. Hello. No problem, Lynn. I hope it makes sense.
Ready, Jem?
Yeah. Okay. So you've got the Knight of Swords. Let's see. Sometimes the swords can represent challenges, but in this card there's a younger male coming, and it's going quite fast. This, and the card is going quite fast on his horse. So I want to say that he's going to bring you a message, this person, and it's going to be with you quite quickly. I can also see like 4 looks like to me like 4 darts going into the leg. So I don't know if you have trouble with your legs at all. But yeah, that's all I can see really in the card. You're going to get a message and it's going to come quite soon.
Thank you, Gem.
Marvellous, Gems. Thank you, my lovely. Antoinette, I will put that on in a minute. Sorry, I got Suzanne. I've been looking at Susanna's name. I do apologise, Antoinette. I will do up next. Sandy, hold on and delete. Hold down on in and delete it. Thank you for sharing the special offers we've got on readings at the minute. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave prices like that as they are, to be honest. I think there'll be special offers and we'll leave them set as they are for a while now, just to help people, because I know obviously it's a difficult time for everybody money flow wise. So yeah, we will keep price low for people booking in for readings. Suzanne, sorry. For you, we've got the star, which is the swan. Now, you're doing a lot of self-reflection going on, because obviously when the swan's in the water, you can see the reflection of the swan coming down at the bottom. So I think you need to do a lot of reflecting on yourself. I think you do need healing, and I think you do need to find like peaceful place, if that makes sense to you, Suzanne. Now, I don't know what this star is in the water. There's like a star in the water. Trying to see if I saw something different with me. But it's like a spider in the center. So I'm not sure whether... I don't know if there's been a spider incident around you, because it's sort of like in the water, but it's like in a star. So I don't know whether this is supposed to have a some kind of meaning to you, but it does look like a spider or something of that like kind of creaturey thing. I do think though you have had your feathers ruffled, and I think this is where the healing needs to come in, because I can see there's a lot of feathers being ruffled around you. So to me, find that healing, find yourself that space, and that self-reflection will do you world of good, because when you're ready and you've done all that self-reflecting and knowing that you've done everything that you can do, your head, which is the swan's head, will come back up instead of sort of like hanging low, if that makes sense, my lovely. Antoinette for Chelsea. What's that music? I bet that's Gemma's phone.
It is, I think.
It says Gemma's
I've
getting
just
a call.
dropped about 10,000 bloody cards. Right.
Get them picked up.
I know.
I've just dropped one, baby. Sorry.
Wi-Fi for you. We've got the choices card. So that's what that one looks like. So at the moment, you've got some choices to make. I think you'll probably gathered that from the name of the card. But you've got something which looks like it's like two horses, but they're facing each other. They've both got angel wings, but I can also see two people in these horses. I know that might sound a little bit weird. So I think this is possibly representing two people that are in spirit, that are very close to you. Again, you've got the white swans coming towards you. So, and there's two of those. Again, that represents to me that you will get a message from spirit, and it's going to come soon. You have got so many opportunities to choose from at the moment, I think you've got a lot going on in your head, but you are getting healing from spirit, because I can see it coming in from over the top of you. That's represented by like a yellow light, but also with feathers. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say to that one at the moment, Wi-Fi, but that's your card, sweet.
Marvellous. Josie Humphreys for Gemma.
Okay. Okay, so you've actually got the Ten of Pentacles, Josie, and the Pentacles are money, like money sign. Yeah, there's going to be a signing of an agreement. I'm not sure if you know what that refers to. I can see some travel in the background, and there's going to be more balance and contentment. I can see a lot of animals around you as well, so I don't know if you've got like pets and things, but I see these dogs like next to you. So yeah, that's that card.
Marvellous, Gems, marvellous. Chelsea's just kicked herself off. Julie's over on YouTube. Let's see what card I've got for you, Julie. Julie, we've got the Eight of Feathers for you, which is this card here. So for me, at the minute, you sort of like perch. There's something going off that you're trying to find a solution for. I'm not, again, I can't tell you what it is, but there's definitely a solution that's going to be neat. You're looking for something to solve. And I don't know whether it's because you're that's your character. It's like you have to solve things. I'm not sure, but there's definitely a solution around you that you've got to solve, and it may be like a bit of a puzzle at first. I'm not sure where the button connection comes into you, but they're like showing me buttons on the card. So to me, there's a button connection, and I'm also seeing 4 white feathers. So I'm not sure whether there's 4 spirits. Actually, there's more than 4. It was the 4 spirits. It was the 4 feathers I saw first. So I'm going to stick with what I said. There's 4 energies that are coming in, but these 4 are coming in together, and obviously from spirit side. But the buttons are really, really important. Keep following the path you're following, because at the end of this path there is going to be other opportunities, Julie, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 or 6 different possibilities are going to come to the end of this path, end of road path you're on at the minute. Just be careful. I don't know what it is with the back, but there's definitely an issue going on with somebody in the back. And also keep your ears alert, because obviously I don't know whether this means there's news coming in, but there's definitely something that you need to be listening out for as well, my love. Like, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweet lady. Before I do another one, Gemma, there's a lady called Michelle in chat. No, it's not Michelle. It is, hang on. It's not Michelle. Just bear with me a second. Samantha. I don't know if Samantha's watching, but Samantha's just had a bereavement, and she's just messaged me earlier on. So I said I'd do an angel, well, I call them message readings. So I'm just going to try and click in to Samantha's energy and just see which card it takes me to. So Samantha, for you, the card that's turned over is the Strength card. So to me, there's definitely strength coming in around your spirits are trying to give you that strength. I'm not sure whether there was something with the young, I'm saying young man because it's a young man on card, don't mean it's young. He's holding his head up, so I'm not sure whether there's healing coming in around his head. But there's also like a stick behind him, and it's like it looks like a crutch, kind of, like as though he's needed propping up. And it's like this. It's like whatever it was that we're holding him propped up. It's sort of like he lost that because there's like a space in between. There's also something to do with like a chip or a card because I can see the circle coming around. So there's a chip or something that's coming into play. And he has got his arms across his chest. But I do think that it was met by a gentleman in the spirit world as well. I do believe that there's a gentleman them to meet him. But I also think that this gentleman and this young man would have had a very strong connection, but the connection would be to this like chip or something that's been passed. So I don't know what that represents, my lovely. So yeah, and the card just read, strength comes from many sources, saying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. So I hope you in chat, my lovely. Have we read for Josie?
Yeah.
Yeah, read Josie. Hang on, I'm trying to bring Chelsea back in the stream. Where's she gone now? There she is. She's back.
I'm on. Sorry, it won't let me back on. It kicked me out. Right,
I've read Julie, and I've just done Julie. Hang on.
You've just done Julie.
Right, just bear with me a second. Chelsea, Patricia.
Okay, thank you. Patricia, for you, I have got the Dove card. So this is what the card looks like. Okay, so I think for me with this card, you have got a lot of healing coming from Spirit. I think you may have received a message from Spirit recently, just because the bird is flying away from you, but it's still quite prominent in the card, so it's not like really in the distance, which would mean to me that it has been quite recent that you've received this message. I think you're making a decision about something because you've got the world in your hands at the moment, and I do feel that that decision will be guided by Spirit. I can also see as well in your hair you've got like sort of like a landscape. So I don't know if this is in relation to sort of moving or holidays or something like that, just because of the landscape that you've got in your hair. I do feel like you are connected to nature though, because there's also lots of flowers and butterflies, etc., in the card. But I think the message from this card is to take a leap of faith, whatever you're thinking about doing. I would advise you to go ahead with it. So that's your card, sweet.
Marvelous. Gemma, are you ready?
Yeah. My dog's here.
Gemma, for you, we've got Brad, my lovely.
Brad.
Yep. Brad Driver, yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Thank you
Chelsea's
guys
gonna
so
keep-
much for joining. Please give us a share
Chip me up
out.
then, Chelsea. You
Why?
scared life out of me then. I went to grab me a cup of tea and I just heard your voice shout down my ear. Thank you, everybody. You know, definitely.
Oh dear.
Do you know? Go on then, Jem.
All right, Jem.
Yeah, right. For you, Brad, you've got the 5 of cups, and I can see some of the cups are tipped over, and there's a male pictured in the card. So I don't know if this is you, who's got the head down. So I don't know if you've been quite deep in thought recently. Maybe feeling a bit isolated, and you've been thinking over things. But there are some cups behind you as well that are still standing upright. So all is not lost anyway. You still have these 2 cups remaining. So yeah, it's saying if you look behind you, you might have something to salvage. So yeah.
Marvellous.
Jem.
Cheers, my
Brad.
lovely. Bronwyn. Hope you're well, my lovely lady. I love that name. I wanted to call my daughter that, and I weren't allowed to call her Bronwyn, but I think that, yeah, I love that name, Bronwyn.
It's really unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. Bronwyn, for me, my lovely, you have got the 4 of feathers. So at the minute, I'm not sure whether you're feeling quite tired at the minute, just because we've got the bear card and the bird's turning away. There's 3 spirits coming in, though. You've got 1 coming in from above you and 2 coming in from below you. So I'm going to take this as, I think this could be 2 possible different sized families. So there'll be 1 coming in maybe from your mum's side or your dad's side or vice versa. But there's 3 energies coming in around you. But 2 of them are together. So you can see the 1 feather coming in on your back. I don't know if you can see that, but then you've got the 2 feathers coming in just below where the bear's arm is, and they're sort of like coming in together. So I'm not sure what the reference to that will mean for you. I do feel at the minute, though, you're being poked by family. So I'm not sure whether they're sort of like poking, like it's like poking the bear kind of thing, do you know? Trying to get a reaction out of you, maybe. I'm not sure. But there's definitely something going on. And again, I'm not sure where the tummy area is concerned, if it's you, Bronwyn, that's having the tummy issues. But there's definitely like a darkness across the tummy. I do feel, though, it's like family won't let go. It's like family are trying to hold on. But it's not just like one family. I feel this is quite a few family members around you, Bronwyn, that are sort of like, I don't know whether if you look at the card, they're like round your bum. And I don't know whether they're holding you up for support or whether they're like not letting go. So I don't know which scenario that's going to be for you, my lovely, but it's definitely one or the other. But for me, it's just getting your rest. Once you're rested, you'll see things a lot more clearly than what you are doing, my lovely. But yeah, that's what I've got coming in for you, my sweets. Next, hang on, I've got to go down my chat again. I keep having to go back up because I keep missing. And then
oh, my leg's gone dead.
Just give us a sec, folks. Oh, we do get some nutcases on. We really do. Who's getting this next reading? Is it Chelsea?
Yeah, it's Chelsea.
Chelsea, is it you?
Yeah, it's
Right,
me. Yeah.
Michelle for you, Chelsea. I don't know if you want to try and Gemma own in on Kath Crooks.
Okay, thank
She's
you.
yours next.
Thank you.
So for you, Michelle. Lovely, thank you. For you, Michelle, we've got the Animal Bond card. So you can see lots of animals in this card. And I do feel like this connects you very much to, how can I say it? Like you're well grounded because of your relationship with nature and with animals, etc. Now you've got like a hawk on your head, and for me this is representing strength and freedom. You're feeling able to go forward without anything stopping you. You're not afraid to try something that you've never tried before. You've got numerous birds flying over the top of you as well. None of them are flying towards you, they're all flying away from you. So I would say that spirit are with you, and they're coming with you on the journey, whichever journey that is. I can also see you've got 4 tiny birds. I think it's 4, and they're all resting on your arm. So I don't know if you've got 4 children, Michelle, or maybe 4 nephews and nieces, something like that. But I can see a male spirit with you. I think he may have been gone a while, but I can also see what I think is a male and a female, which I think has been a little bit more recent on the other side of you. So I'll leave that one with you, Michelle, but I do feel like you've got a lot of guidance from spirit, and I do feel that you're well rooted to nature. Thank you.
Thank you. Kath Crooks, sorry, for Gemma.
Yeah.
And then I need to go back up and find me others.
Sorry.
Sorry, Doc, I'm talking to myself.
Right. Kath, you've actually got the Chariot card. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Anyway, this card is basically you've been working really hard at something, and you've been putting everything into it. So this is saying that you're quite strong, quite self-disciplined. Some celebrations are going to be coming now, because for your accomplishments, everything you've put in, and this is saying about you being in the spotlight as well. So because you've worked so hard, it's really starting to show. And I think this is what this golden light is as well, on the Chariot and behind you. So yeah, so it's time for celebrations. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, sweets. Okay, I changed thing before it had even gone over. Before she'd finished, I didn't mean to click on name, and I'm going up and I'm just clicking. King of Acorn. Yeah, King of Acorns for you, my Susan. So with you, we've got the...
Thanks, Jem.
It's all right.
It's not a unicorn. It's a horse. I'm not sure whether it's you again with the tummy issues, but also issues with somebody's back. But I get it from the head and back. The horse of many changes. There's definitely some health issues going on around you, and I think it's more to do with health because there's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue coming in around the horse's body. So for me, there's quite a few maybe.
Welcome.
Health-wise, maybe a little bit unsure. There's definitely healing coming in from spirits. I'm not sure what the 3 triangles mean for you, but there's something to do with the 3 triangles, but there's like something also inside them. And an acorn on money. So I'm not sure whether, when do acorns come out? Is that like October time when acorns start? When do acorns start falling off trees? That's spring. I don't know. But when the acorn...
No, it's autumn, innit?
Autumn, yeah.
Right.
It's autumn, innit?
When the acorns start falling off the tree, the month the acorns fall, that's when financially money will become okay. So I'm not sure. I'm not saying you've got issues with money, but by time when the season comes that the acorns fall, money situations will be under control because the acorns landing on like a money symbol. So yeah, a lot of love coming in from spirit around you. Can't see anybody in particular stepping forward, but there is a lot of love coming through. You can see the hearts going round the outside of the unicorn, my lovely. So that one's for you. Oh, sugar. Heidi. Gemma, Heidi. Not Gemma. Yeah. Chelsea.
No,
switch round.
You confused me.
I am, yeah.
It's me.
Oh, that's lovely, Sheila.
But if Gemma can go if she wants, because I think I've read for Heidi.
Have you?
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to do Heidi?
Do you want to go, Gem? Because I think I've read for Heidi before.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Bear with me a sec. Done Michelle's. Just trying to see who we've done.
Okay. Okay, so you've got the 6th of summer. So I'm not sure if this is referring to summertime, so something coming up. You can see like the pollen and things being blown in the cards, so it's like, you know, when you blow one of those wheat flowers and it's like, you know, and you make a wish, it's
dandelion.
Like yeah, whatever they're called. Yeah, those.
You don't make a wish on a dandelion.
You do when it goes white. You do.
Right.
Sorry, Gemma, carry on.
It's all right. It is quite a magical time. I can see a lot of light coming in as well. And it's saying children or childhood. So I'm not sure if this is for children. The return of people from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So, yeah, that's your card, Heidi.
Lovely,
marvelous. Thank you. Because Sandy for you, my lovely.
Thank you. Can somebody tell Lindsay what that thing is that you blow? I'm sure it's a dandelion when it seeds.
I didn't think that were a dandelion, that were a white thing. I call them snow summits.
Yeah, that's what I
I
could
thought
see.
dandelions were yellow.
Yeah, dandelions are yellow
What?
till they go to seed, then they turn white, and then you blow them.
Well, I never knew they were dandelions. They were dandelions. I always call them.
Yes,
I
love.
never knew they were dandelions.
Yeah.
No, don't believe
Anyway,
you. They're not. They're snow flowers.
Somebody get it up on
Don't we?
Google. Anyway, Sandy, for you, we have got the good fortune card. So, in this card, you are presented as a lady, and you've got a wand in your hand, which to me would mean that you've got a new adventure coming. The wand usually signifies an opportunity for change. This lighting is absolutely poop. I do feel like you've come to the end of a journey just because you've reached the bottom of the stairs. But I do feel that whatever journey you have been on, it is for the best, for the better. Because I do feel like you're leaving sort of a bit dark and troubled times behind you at the moment. Not something, I'm not sure if there's something going on with the chest and the lung kind of area. Just because it's quite dark, it's represented quite dark on the card. It's like your esophagus and your windpipe that goes down to your lungs is quite dark in colour. So I don't know if it's something to do with your lungs or your heart. And I'm not sure if this is something that ran in the family, just because I can see a face in there as well. So not 100% sure about that. But as I say, whatever it is that you've been working towards, you've sort of come to the end of that journey, and it is for the better. So that's your card.
Thank
Hope
you,
that
sweet.
makes sense to you. Thank you.
And my lovely lady. And for you, we've got the Two of Feathers card. So again, I think there's going to be different directions coming in for you, or there's going to be a change in direction, because you can see one branch at the side of you, but you can see you being pulled onto the other side of the branch. So there's definitely a change coming, a different direction coming in for you. This is going to be, it's not a decision I don't think to take lightly. I think this is a decision that you're going to need to think about before before you make that change. Again, two spirits coming in. I'm seeing the two white feathers coming in at the side of you. They are on the other family tree. So again, I don't know which side of family that would be. I'm not seeing anything that could give me any inklings to who they are. Bottom of the spine, there's a big circle around the bottom of the spine, and also like going up the sides. So I don't know what it is that suffers with the spine, and also it's like affecting the sides. I also think this person may struggle walking. If it's not you, Diana, it's somebody around you, because there's no feet on the lizard. Not that lizards have feet, but if you know what I mean, the tail part, I look at its feet. There is a bit around you, but I think this issue is to do with money. And I don't know whether somebody's wanting money off you though, because the money, it's like under you, but in a darker shade. So I'm not sure whether it's somebody that's wanting money off you, and I don't know whether that's where this one of these decisions is going to take. Whether it's something to do with finance. Just be careful of the eyes, because I do think that somebody's going to be suffering with their eyes as well. And I'm not sure whether that's going to be you also, Diana. But there's definitely something coming in around the eyes. Just watch out for like a little eye infection maybe coming in. Gemma, you've got Sean to read for.
Shan, did you say?
Yeah.
Shan Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right,
Linda, I'm
so,
sending you loads of healing.
Right, Shan, you've actually got the Justice card. I can see you sat like in this throne with your arms open, and your sword in the air. So I don't know if you've been through a battle of some kind. I can also see the weighing scales in your hand as well. So obviously, because the weighing scales are even, that represents balance. So you're going to be finding out some truths, and whatever it is, it is going to come into balance for you. So yeah, that's the card of Justice. That's your card, Shan. That's what I can see in
Fabulous.
that.
Marvellous.
Thank you.
Diane O'Brien, Chelsea. Diane O'Brien.
Okie doke. Okay. So, for you, Diane, I've got the celebration card. So that's what the card looks like. Loads of beautiful colours in there. I think, the title of the card gives it away, sort of. I think at the moment you might feel that things are weighing you down a little bit just because of the way that your feet are on the ground, and because your feet are quite dark in colour at the moment. But I do feel like you're going to get a lot of relief and release. From your hands, it's like you've got rainbows coming out the top of your hands. So for me, I think there's a lot of healing coming in from spirit. You can see there where the rainbows sort of like fly off into the sky. You've got in your hair, you've got like loads and loads of tree branches and trees. They are full with leaves. So I would say that the family that you've got, I think they're very grateful, and I think they think an awful lot about you. I think you've got really good family support. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one there because
Cheers, Butts.
yeah,
Have we read for Susan?
I'm going to leave that
Cook?
one with you. Yes.
Thank you. Have we read? We've read for Susan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Donna. Hey, Donna. I hope you're well, my lovely lady. You operate, unfortunately, sweets. Them cards will not tell you for your operation, my lovely lady, because obviously it's down to your hospitals and what's going off in their area and everything else. But I can definitely do you a card reading. So for you, my lovely, we've got the feathers. So that's the dragonfly. So obviously you've mentioned your operation, which I would have said that there would have been issues around the body anyway, because if you look at the dragonfly's body, can you see it's all in things? So this is why we don't like you to put anybody to put this is. I'm just going to use Donna as an example, and I'm sorry, Donna. I know I can because I know you. But like Donna's put in when she's having a reading, she's put about the operation. Now, I've turned a card over where it would have told me that she would have had issues, but because she's mentioned it, I then can't read. I have to look for something else in that card to give validation to Donna. So this is why whenever you're having a reading off anybody, never put in the chat whether it's to do with a loved one that's passed away, whether it's to do with a job interview, whether it's to do with kids, whether it's to do whatever it's to do with. Don't put it in chat, because all you're doing is you are feeding those that are reading for you. So yeah, so that's what I'm sorry, Donna, I have used you as an excuse there. Not as an excuse, what is it? An example. So I do apologize, my lovely. There's definitely healing coming. There's definitely healing coming in around you, my lovely lady. I'm not sure what do you know, like the fans are to do with you. There's like 3 example, that's it. There's like 3 fans coming in around you. And for me, it's like more like it's like 3 different stages coming in. So I don't know what the 3 different stages would be for you, but it is sort of like a transition from one stage to another to another. So I don't know where that's coming in for you. That's something though that's not happening yet. This is something that's going to be happening maybe in the next couple of months, because it's underneath you. The healing that's coming in from the spirits, I do think this is by each side. There's somebody in spirit from mum and dad's side, because you've got the branches coming in at the top. They're both coming in from the corners. So to me, there is loved ones in spirit, but they're on both sides at family. And that's one thing to, they're the ones that are coming in with the healing. I'm not sure what the issue, though, is with the chest, because there's like a red ribbon around the chest. So I'm not sure what it is with the chest. There's also something to do with your third eye, but your third eye is above your head. So at the minute, I think that you're on that spirit, you're needing more of a spiritual guidance at the minute, because it's like it's in reach. If you look at the card, you can see your arms reaching out, but you're just not connecting. So maybe finding that balance, and obviously with stress, if you stress and everything, that's where that connection will come in. But that's what I'm going to read for you, Donna, my lovely. I don't know whether Linda wanted a reading, but I've put Linda up on screen.
Lynn's just
obviously
do me a
Linda's
favour.
put about a leg. Yeah.
Just take me out and bring me back in, because I'm really delayed. Thank you.
That better?
Yeah, thank you. I were answering something, and then you answered me 10 minutes later.
Gemma, are you okay for Linda, my lovely?
Linda.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah.
Linda Lister.
Linda.
Yeah, and then Debbie Rush for you, Chelsea.
Okie doke.
Right. Okay. Right, so you've got the card of discernment, Linda. And it shows you like leaning on a horse, so like leaning against leaning close to somebody, but looking through you've got like a cautious look on your face. I do see the sunlight coming in as well though, so obviously there's light coming down on you. I can also see roses in the card, so I don't know if they mean anything to you. As well, this card is calling for you to stay true to yourself and also to be careful who you talk to as well, because some people that obviously make out to be your friends, they aren't. So yeah, just it doesn't mean like don't talk to anybody, but just some things. Just it's sometimes better to keep some things to yourself. Not everything, of course, but yeah. So that's the card I
Lovely.
got for you.
Thanks, Jem.
Marvellous. Debbie, for you, my lovely. I've just found one and I've lost one again, do you know?
Oh. Okie dokie. For you, Debbie, I've got the Legends card. So that's what that one looks like. For me, I think you are represented as the lady that's sort of in the sky. I know that might sound a little bit strange to you, but if we look at that lady in the sky, and then we look at this lady down here, and there's like a gremlin type thing here. The lady that's in the water is actually surrounded by white light, so I do feel like this lady is in spirit. And you are the lady sort of looking over her. I do feel like you cared a lot for this lady, whoever this lady is. And I do feel that the gremlin to me, the gremlin-like thing to me is representing somebody maybe taking advantage of this lady while she was alive. And I think you was the one that kind of looked after her and sort of held things together for her. There's also like a lizard type creature which is near this gremlin thing, and its tail is on fire. So I'm not sure if there was some sort of lies or deceit around this person that caused upset in the family. But what I will say is that again, there is like a blossom tree at the side of you, and it's full of cherry blossom. I would say that you've got a good family supporting you, and I do feel again that the family that you have got, they are very much they care a lot about you, just because of you've got like little animals sitting on your arm. So that is your card, Debbie. Hope that made some sense to you.
Thanks, Chick. So I'm going to say thank you to Gemma and Chelsea now, because I'm just going to read for Phyllis, and then there's a lady called Donna that's asking to see if I can do a card for a connection to her dad. So I'll read for Phyllis, and then I'll pull you one of the like angel message cards, Donna. So just hang in there. I'll be with you in 2 ticks.
Fabulous. Thank you for all your
Phyllis,
messages, guys.
We've got the 5 of shells. Phyllis, for me, there's definitely a connection to on a spiritual level for you, whether it's with religion or whether it's like spiritual in the way that we are, because you can see that light. It's like that light bulb just attracts you. I do think that people will congregate around you because it's like you're their beacon kind of thing. I don't know whether that's your personality, Phyllis, but it's like you're the beacon of light for so many. And I do think that spirituality for you is something that's really close to your heart. I don't know whether you've got 4 children, Phyllis, but I'm not sure whether that there's do you know, I don't know, Phyllis, whether you've got some baby news coming. It might not be for you, but baby news within the family. Because for me, the 4 shells are representing children that are at the top. Now, there is one at the bottom, and it's like you're grabbing for it. Now, I'm not sure whether it's you that's wanting another child or grandchild, but there is definitely. I do think that this is a child. There's going to be news of a pat or a tiny feet. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Again, there's like the triangle on the stomach, so yeah, that matches up with that one. But I also think that there's one of your children that you're trying to really help as well. It's like, I don't know whether you're trying to direct them on the right path, or whether they're just needing that extra attention, but it's like you're waiting to grab them. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Phyllis. So I don't know if it's 4 or 5 children. I know there's baby news on the way. You're a beacon of light, and there's definitely somebody that you're trying to grab onto before they fall. But I don't know whether that's one of your children or friend or family. But there's definitely somebody that you're waiting to sort of like pull up into light, if you know what I mean. Maybe they're taking wrong path, and you're going to be the one that's going to help them out. Getting them back on right path, my lovely. I think I've put the right Donna up. So Donna, for you, my lovely lady. Let me go down to the bottom of the comments. So Donna, for you, my lovely. Let's see what I can pull through on an angel card. No, they're not angel cards, these. I forgot which card decks these are. But they're more messages from Spirit for me. So the card I've got for you is the study card. So we are looking at what the writing is. I'll cover that with my hand. I know you can't see. I will cover that writing up at the bottom with my hand. For me, there's a lot of healing coming in, and there's also, for me, there's a lot of open books. So I'm not sure whether you've got unanswered questions, or whether for me, there's things that I think you still need answers for. The butterflies that are coming in is the spirits are letting you know that they are at peace. A button to look out for butterflies, because butterflies are what we class as a sign from spirits, if you know what I mean, Donna. So look out for butterflies, because to me, you've asked about your dad. So the blue butterflies that are coming in will be your dad. So watch out for the butterflies, because the butterflies will be a sign that he's letting you know that he's okay. But there's also a lot of, I don't know whether it was your dad that had a lot of questions or a lot going on off in his head. But to me, I think it's more you, this, because he's trying to bring healing to these questions that you haven't got answers for. And I'm not sure whether you're going to get the answers to these questions, my lovely, because the book's still open. Hopefully one day you will get the answers that you're looking for. And it just says, Spirit has its own way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So maybe for this, maybe some questions you will be able to get answers for, but it is going to say learn old things and look at it in a different perspective, maybe, because times were different. I've just seen your comment. Yes, myself and Dad didn't speak. So there would have been different time areas. There would have been different things in different times. So when it's saying, hang on, old things, maybe looking at things in a different way, because times would have been different back then, Donna, for whatever reason you didn't have contact, if that makes sense to you, sweet. So take my glasses off, rub my eyeballs. So I want to say thank you very much for everybody joining us tonight. Love doing tarot readings. I just think it's amazing. Diane, a reading has been given for Diane. Not sure it's you. It's left in chat for a while. It might be worth listening back. The Diane we read for was Diane on YouTube, and it was Chelsea that read for Diane. And earlier on, I think we read for another Diane. I think we've read for 2 Dianes. So yeah, they will have been read for in tonight. Names have been coming up on the screen if anybody wants to look back, so you'll see who's been read for and when. But no, thank you to everybody that's joined us tonight. I hope you've all enjoyed your readings that you've got. We are now going to go over onto members and myself, and we were going to do pendulum on here, but we're not. But Gemma will come on another night with us to do pendulum. But tonight it's just going to be myself and Chelsea over on members area, and I got some really good, interesting stuff. So I'm going to continue trying to connect with the energy that we're connected with from the doll, and see what comes through, and then we'll take it from there and see what happens. So everybody take care. See you over at members at 9:30.
Thank you so much,
10
guys.
minutes.
We'll see you soon.
Take care. Love you loads. See you soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 I love the high pitch. Bye.